Dawn and Angie shining bright with tarot cards and spirits near. Answers to your questions appear. Sonoran Mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. Shuffle the deck, feel the air. Whispers of the unknown everywhere. Life's tough questions fade to light with Dawn and Angie by your side. Sonoran Mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. The veil is thin, the stars align. Unlock the secrets, time to shine. Feel the magic, let it flow. Together through the mystic show. Sonoran Mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow.
Hello, everybody.
How are you? That music just puts you in such a good mood. Like,
I think so too. I get you ready. It's kind of chill, so it's
it
not
just
like
makes you
super,
wanna,
but it's
just
just
kind of rock
enough,
back and forth. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's been a rough week, and I'm hoping that, well, I know this live is going to make me feel a lot better. I'm like, you know what? Raise the vibration, give me some good energy. Got my little selenite wine here. It's been a week, hon. It's been a week.
Let's hope we don't need the selenite wand, So folks, don't bring the needed selenite wand energy.
Work was rough this week. I was like, you know what? The government is wrecking my nerves. Just
The same project, the same hurry up wait project.
It's the same process over and over. It's
Right.
just different business entities that I'm dealing with. So, but I'm making it through. I'm powering through. I just eat my little caramel apples and have me a good day.
Bless their little heart.
It bless my little heart because praise the Lord, people. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. Don, is the chat? Oh wait, I'm like, where's the chat? My chat. What
there, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Exactly. Hey, Kyoko and GP and Brolik and
Hey,
Shildova.
Coco.
Shy.
These are names I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Rolik, what? GP, is that Gwen?
Yeah, that's Gwen, right?
Gwen, listen, what are you doing, lady? Are you about to go like to Europe or England? Because I get that vibe from you. Like, as soon as I saw GP, I got like a Euro trip. So are you about to take a trip overseas somewhere? If so, let me know. I want to go too. I can pack my bags today.
Or we can slip into her bags and then
Listen,
she can
I'm so ready to go. Just take my little computer and I can work from wherever.
Exactly. Again, welcome in, folks. It's been a week. I wasn't even. I didn't think I was going to be back. Remember, even we talked last time. Yeah, because I said I don't think I'm back because I thought I was going to be coming back today, and so
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, or no, yesterday, no, yeah, yesterday,
Yesterday, you told me till Tuesday. Yep. So
yeah,
yesterday,
yeah. So I figured I would be getting back late last night, and I would not be, but we actually got back Monday.
Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So actually the dog was set to be on today, and because of yesterday, and of course yesterday never happened. So it was funny. It's just crazy. So. And it was good to have her back because she's laying right there and she's chill. She when she goes and she's there for a few days because she goes to the pet hotel, and so when she's there and then she comes home, she's wore out for a few days, and so she's just laying there all
Oh
chill.
my God, pet hotel. See, that would be my little dog, just spoiled rotten. Down, this one don't have no dog. I can't even afford it. I could barely afford me. So definitely, my dog will be a pampered princess with a castle in the backyard. No, thank you.
Well, she does get a little better. But what's interesting is we used to have her a pet sitter who would come in, right? And then
Oh,
the
okay.
pet sitter would come in three
I don't
times a
know if I
day.
want you just roaming through my house like that.
Yeah, and well, the good part is we worked with this lady for a long time, and
Okay.
so she would come in three times a day. She would take her out and walk her, and she would have her fed, and then let her back in. But the problem is huskies, they have a lot of energy and they're very curious and they like to get into things they shouldn't, and then they get chewy, and so they chew on things they shouldn't. So the last two times that we have been out and about, she kind of got a little too needy of attention, and they weren't walking her enough and exercising enough, so she decided to get a little curious enough, and then she caused a little problem. So we're like, oh, we ain't doing that again. And not only that, but the one good thing about taking her to the pet hotel is that she's around all these other animals, and so she's good. She gets socialized because remember she's only
Okay.
been here by herself except for Paco when he comes over from Ava's house. So it's good for her to be socialized with other animals, and she likes it because when we first started taking her, I would get her to the door and get her there, but she didn't want to go back in the back unless I would walk back with her. And now I get her to the front and
Like,
she's ready to roll. Yeah, she's like playtime, playtime, playtime. You
that's
know,
how Brandon. Listen, when I first took Brandon to kindergarten, we had moved here, and I was like, "Oh, okay." No, he was two, so I'm thinking like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to spend a half a day with him." He bye, and I was like, "Wait a
I know
minute,
you're in
he was
tears, and he's like,
eating.
bye, and you're like, wait a minute, don't you miss me already? No, I want to play. I want to play.
He went and saw them kids, and it was like he didn't even know me. I said, "Oh, man."
I know you don't know whether you don't really want you're happy for him, but your ego is kind of hurt. You're like, wait a minute, it's that easy.
Half a day I want to spend with you. What?
It's like being dumped. It's like, wait a minute, I feel jilted here.
Exactly. How dare you? You're only two, and you already done with me.
Exactly. You started early, Angie. You started early.
Exactly. Just Lord help the child.
You've
Hey,
done a, you've
Divinely
done a great
Guided.
job with him. You've done a great job with that kid. I'm telling you what, you really have because he's exceptional. He's not just good;
Thank
he's
you.
exceptional.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, absolutely. Lord have
Yes.
mercy. He is gonna be. We're all gonna be watching him in years and say, I know that kid.
Hopefully,
He'll
I'll be
be.
watching him from the mansion that he buys me.
Yes, yes, yes. He'll wind up with one of these AI companies or owning one of these AI companies and being
Exactly. That's
CEO.
what he's into. Yeah. I ask him about class all the time, and he's like, just coding, mom. I'm like, well, what does that mean? Like, what are you doing?
Like you're supposed to know.
I don't know.
Like,
Just
mom, everybody knows mom. Like,
okay.
I know, it's amazing. Oh God, then like AI has so it's funny if you're not careful, you once if you fall a little bit behind, we're all going to be way behind because it's
Exactly.
it's
Listen,
happening so
and you
fast.
could get into that AI world. Like people are doing all kinds of stuff, with AI. Like
Yeah.
you can project what your family would look like on Facebook, and so they just give all these kids all different versions of your face.
Oh my.
It's like it's crazy. It's like what would your family be like, and it'll be like six kids all with different versions of your case: boys, girls, little ones, big ones,
Yeah.
tall ones, short ones, just all over the place. And I was like, this is too much, too much.
I tell you what, I took a picture of my son, my grandson. I think I told you this. I think I should even show this. And I used Restream, not Restream. I'm sorry, this is Restream. I used Midjourney,
Uh-huh.
and I clicked on had it asked I asked it to animate, so it animates for 5 seconds, and it was kind of scary to see a picture turn into a human animated object which is my grandson, and he's eating his mac and cheese because the picture was him just at the bar eating. Bar, when I say bar, is a bar in our house, not a bar.
Right.
Just letting people know, because I ain't getting my grandkid drunk and stuff. But we have
know
a
you like
bar, a countertop, and so he was eating, and so it's just a picture of him getting ready to eat mac and cheese. Well, the image shows him eating the mac and cheese, and at one point, and he did created 4 different little skits, and one of them he turns around and he gets off the stool, and I'm like, oh my gosh! And behind
I need
him,
to use that because we have to do a presentation at work and I want to do a skit of my boss because
uh,
he is very long-winded, my boss. Like
uh,
anytime you ask him anything, he's super long-winded. And I've always wanted to do a little skit about him giving, and then 5 hours later, and they're just show, yes, I'm gonna have to get into that because we have to do a presentation sometime
yeah.
and you have to present. So I'm going to get into that and see if I can do it.
Yeah, if you take one image, you can click that button and tell it what you want the image to do, because you can tell it, hey, I want the image to animate this way, and it'll do it. Because what happened is also Karen is doing a book about dogs who watch the death of one of the dogs watches the other's death and also her husband's death, right? So it's dealing with helping kids learn how to deal with dying, and so I helped her get together, and then she had this picture, and I said, I can animate that for you and show it. And so I had the 2 dogs were there, and I told them splash in the water. So they put a water fountain there, and it shows the dogs get up on the water fountain and splash and play. And then the one jumps up in there, and all that from one image. It was interesting.
The scary thing about that is, lots of stuff they're putting online. They're saying, "Oh, these are fake pictures of me," or "These are things that make it seem like I'm saying this or doing that." So you have to figure out is well, I guess people who know that there are little authentication keys that are in there that you can see that it's not authentic or that it was
Yeah.
AR or that it was whatever. But it's crazy. Hey, Tortoise Love.
It is, because it's just what's kind of it can be unsettling. I'll put it that way, is a good way to put it, because you won't know at one point. You're going to say it's going to get so good, or you're not going to know how to tell.
Yeah. And like when they have those stars and you can see their mouth moving and it has them promoting fake products that they didn't promote. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
So like you can't even believe video anymore. Usually if you see a video of somebody doing something, you can say, hey, I saw you on video. Now they could be like, well, that wasn't me. I got a timestamp every place that I'm at now. So you know that I wasn't where they said this was.
exactly. We need to have some kind of authentication code on our bodies, so where you know that when you see an image, it's actually our image, because it can't be reproduced or something.
Exactly. Was it a watermark in the background?
Something like that, right? I'm serious. It is crazy that way.
Hey, Quinn.
So,
Quinn, did you just make a pie? Why are they showing me a peach cobbler? Did you just make a pie? Quinn be cooking up some stuff all the time.
why isn't she sharing with the class?
Exactly. But that's all right, Don, because we going to Maryland in November and she gonna be there and I'm just hoping that she brings some kind of dessert. You could bring me some of them little nothing bun cakes that you be making too.
You got homework to do, Quinn.
Exactly.
And there'll be no excuse, because Angie gave you a distant enough notice.
Listen, you have like 2 months to get it done. And you listen, and when I say bring it, you ain't gotta bring nobody else none. This could be between me and you. You just bring me some. I don't care about the rest of them. And the pineapple upside down one, that's the one I want. Oh, you made chicken chili for work. Oh, okay. They keep showing me a pie, a peach cobbler. So, maybe that's just the universe saying we need a peach cobbler. She's making a few desserts. See, I'm ready. Don, I am so ready for Maryland. And I'm going to go and see Kim, and I'm going to have me some Maryland crab cakes, Don, just immediately. And Kim told me she knows some good, like, hole-in-the-wall places where we can get some good food, and that's all I want is some good food.
Yeah, because sometimes the hole in the walls are even better than anything else. They really are.
Exactly. I'm excited and I'm ready, just ready to eat.
Just
I
make
told
sure.
Brandon left to go get some food. I said, well, on your way home, let me know because I may have you to pick up me some gumbo from this place down the street. Just let me know when you're on your way.
Just make sure if they say serve your crab cakes with a sauce or with butter, don't go there. Don't go there. That's not Maryland. And when I was there and I saw that, and I'm like, we don't do crab cakes with sauce. There's no sauce. So make sure that when you see that, you're like, no, sorry, no, we don't do that.
Exactly.
The traditional. The traditional. Mm. Super,
I
super.
love everybody in the chat. Now I made everybody hungry. I am starving right now.
Quinn, with the chicken chili, how does that alter the flavor of the chili? Because I know, for me, when the beef breaks down, it adds to the flavor. Does the chicken do something as well, or do you taste the difference in the sauce itself, or the soupy part of it itself, without the chicken versus the beef?
Chili. Because I know Miss Bonnie said, Quinn, do you ship your food? Do you wait? Because I've heard people say they made white chicken chili.
Hmm.
So is yours traditional chili or is it more of a white chicken chili, like a
Is that the
brothy?
one with the white beans too, like the
Yeah,
the navies
yeah,
or the Washingtons or whatever they call them?
yeah. I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't like it. I've had the white bean chicken chili and I didn't like it.
She says she always makes it in Maryland. So yeah,
Oh, I'm ready now. Listen, I'm bringing my fat
exactly.
beans to Maryland with
Well,
the
you're all gonna have to send me some pictures at least of this white chicken chili.
exactly.
So
Yes.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
K Weezy.
I love chili in almost any way possible. I just
Now,
say
and let
the
me tell you, the best chili I make when I just decide at the last minute, I just throw a whole bunch of stuff in a pot and just let it simmer. And
yeah,
then when, it be the best ever. When I be in there not thinking about it, trying to make it all perfect, it be okay. But when I just throw some stuff in there because I'm in between cooking and in between meetings and trying to cook and do all
yeah,
this other stuff, just throw it all in there, stir it up and just let it sit. It comes
yeah.
together perfect every single time. And me and Brandon, just us by ourselves, can eat a whole, the little Dutch oven pan. We can eat
Uh-huh.
a whole one by ourselves, just me and Brandon. We,
Yeah.
we, we will eat chili for 2 days, just chili all day.
For me, a
That is
good
something
chili,
Brandon really
uh,
likes.
when you know you've had a good chili, is when it is better the second day than the first. That's when
Exactly,
you know you hit it right.
exactly. And sometimes I'll be like, oh, well, I'm going to freeze it. If we don't eat it all, we eat the whole pot every time.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
she did say it's the white chicken. That's it. The white chicken chili. Oh, okay.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I tell you, I
Somebody
gotta
said,
try
"Do
that.
you make?" Bonnie said, "Do you make crab and lobster bisque?" Quinn. All right now.
We turned
Now
into
we
a
done
cooking
got
show.
everybody hungry. They're like, "Well, what do you serve?" She has an Instagram page. I think it's Cooking with Quinn. What is your page, Quinn, on IG? She has a
Oh, I
page where
didn't
she
know
cooks
that.
food.
Did I know that? I can't remember if I knew that or not.
Yeah. Well, I've seen it a couple times, and I'll be like, she ain't posting because she used to post food all the time, but she hasn't posted in a long time.
And you said it's cooking with Quinn?
What is it, Quinn? Is it Cooking with Quinn?
It's two ends.
I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. Or In the Kitchen with Quinn. What is it called, Quinn?
There's Quinn McRoberts. That's not her, right?
No. It's
There's
something about in the kitchen or cooking something. I follow her. Let me find it myself because she takes it.
there's one that
Oh,
says
Just
cooking with.
Me in the Kitchen. I was totally wrong, guys. It's called
I
Just Me in the Kitchen.
was like, Angie, that's not even close.
I done created a whole new name.
Just me in the kitchen, okay. Ever is there like underscores Quinn with that one?
Let me see if I can
Oh,
find it.
MEIN. So it's all one together. It's all one together. Okay, that's what it was. I wrote them all separate, the letters, the words. So just me.
Oh, it is underscore. So it's just underscore me underscore in.
Yeah, because
So
it's
each
followed by
word has an
Angie. Yep,
underscore
yep,
under it. Yeah.
yep.
Quinn, ain't no food. Oh, there goes some food. All right. Look at that. Oh, banana pudding. Is that chocolate colored strawberry? Wait, what is that? Look at them ribs. Is that
Did you do the
ribs?
happy Sunday, Quinn? Is that your happy Sunday with the corn on the cob and the peppers? Oh my goodness.
Look at all them little nothing bun cakes on this page, y'all.
Oh my
Oh, and there's
goodness.
the chili, the green chicken chili. I mean, the chicken chili. There it is.
The red beans and rice. Oh my. I love red beans and rice.
Chicken
Oh my goodness.
Alfredo. Wait a minute.
lasagna soup. Did you see that? Lasagna soup?
Is this cabbage? Oh, fried ribs. That's what she said that was, Don.
Fried ribs? I thought, okay. I thought, oh, okay. I thought that was like,
Is this a red velvet cake? What?
Quinn, you've been hiding this on us?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my mom would love this. This is the banana, the
The
wafer,
banana
the vanilla
pudding?
wafer. Is
Yeah.
that what it's called? With the
Banana
bananas and
pudding.
the
Well,
wafer?
that's what my mom always called it.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, Lord.
That
Peach
lasagna soup.
cobbler. And then
Oh, them
the
red
seafood.
beans and rice. Hello,
Didn't
somebody.
it look good?
Listen, y'all need to go on this page because you think I'm making you hungry. Look at this page. Your stomach gonna be touching your back right now. I
Oh
am
my god.
starving.
Oh, there's the red velvet cake. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Oh my God.
Quinn, you need to come visit. You need to come visit.
Exactly. Come on
Yes,
out here and
yes.
cook for us. That's all right,
Stay
because
here,
Don,
baby.
look,
Just
I'll
stay
send you
here.
pictures from Maryland.
Exactly. Stay here and a little while, and you get free room and board. All you gotta do is
Oh my
cook, and I'll be happy. Lord have
goodness.
mercy. You
Listen.
know, you don't have to. You don't have to do it. I just show up
Just
and cook.
cook.
Exactly. I'll make sure I'll massage your feet. Lord have mercy. What? Do you see the shrimp? The shrimp is that gumbo or is that what is that? It's the shrimp and rice, but it's like a gumbo or something. Oh my gosh, Quinn, this looks really good. Is that like Oreo pie? It certainly looks like it, right? Peach cobbler. Darn, even her desserts. It's like she doesn't do anything wrong. Fried cabbage. Oh my goodness. Is that flattened chicken, Quinn? Is that flattened chicken with the on top of like is that rice? Looks like flattened chicken on top of rice. There's the white chicken chili. I see it now. That was one of the first things she
Oh, she
posted
said that was
after.
shrimp and grits, Don.
Okay, yep. Shrimp and grits. Well, yeah. But the white chicken, is that white, is that a pork chop or is that chicken that's like a cutlet? I'll show you, Quinn, see if you can see it. Is that when a pork chop or is that chicken? It looks like chicken, right? With the rice? Folks, you have to see this page. Oh my goodness. That looks so good.
That fried cat. Look, everybody on the page.
I know. Oh my goodness. But
Oh,
it looks
Oreo
good.
cheesecake. Listen, that cabbage did look good. Listen, when I was pregnant, I didn't like cabbage as a child. But when I got pregnant, I wanted cabbage and pork chops all the time. And my mom would make me fried cabbage, pork chops, and cornbread, and I would kill it. Oh, she said that's why he fish and rice.
Oh no, no, I can't do
Or
that. Sorry.
sway,
I ain't no, I
fish
don't
and
do
rice.
fish ain't my thing. But you put enough red sauce on it, I'll eat it, even if it is fish. Oh my goodness. Well, super. Oh my gosh, Quinn. Okay, yeah, this is. You got to come visit, Quinn. You got to come visit. Shoot, I thought I cooked well, but man, Lord have mercy, that looks good. Yes, yeah, Ray, it does, doesn't it? It looks really good.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. So,
All
mm,
right, Don. Let's do some readings because now I'm hungry.
I know I got to hit the ginger here. I got some crystallized ginger. I got to do something.
All I got is these
That's
lovely
Quinn's fault.
apple apples.
Who do we go for first, Miss Angie?
Well, the first person who I saw who asked, "Hey, Virgil," is it Virgil? Yeah. Was what was her name? Shield Nova. May I have a reading? So, Shield, are you still here?
Hey,
I
Ray,
think
good to
it's
see you.
Shield.
And
Hey,
I hope you're
Haley.
doing well.
Y'all just put your question in there. I can't scroll that far back.
Shield, are you still here? Can you confirm you're still here?
Torta said that was good, and we only ate with our eyes. Definitely, every last
Hmm.
one of us was enjoying every bit of that food.
I know I just put on 5 pounds too.
Exactly.
Thank you,
Hey,
Quinn.
Ray. All right, is Shield here? I hope you are, Shield, because I see you walking into a house, like opening the door into a new house. So I'm wondering if you're trying to buy a house or if you're wanting to move because you're walking into this door with um it's kind of, it feels like a castle, so it feels like a fairy tale, so it must be your dream house that you're walking into. So I really do hope that you're still here.
Sure, are you still here? You better let us know. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, hello.
You know the delay on Facebook is tragic sometimes.
It is. But thank goodness it's working again too, because for a while
Exactly.
it wasn't working. I think the personal one still is not quite up to speed.
All right, well maybe she's not here, Don. So who's next? All right, well who's next? Who else has a question? Sweet potato wontons. What? Can you make pumpkin wontons? I'm the pumpkin spice person in the family. You know what, Don? And they got the pumpkin spice little nothing bun cakes at nothing bun cakes, so you know I'm going to have one. That
Mm-hmm.
Snicker one that they had for football season was delicious. It was perfect. It was so good.
And it was which one?
It was the chocolate cake, but it had Snicker baked in. So it had nuts inside of the cake. So it was the regular
Mm-hmm.
chocolate cake, but it had like walnuts or something in it, and then on top they had broken up a a Snicker. The cake wasn't too sweet, and the Snickers added just enough sweetness to it, so it was perfect. It was so good.
Oh, nice.
Is it Shayna or Cheyenne? Cheyenne? I have no idea how to say that. Are you here? Those are all the early people who just came in, so they left. Oh, I love pumpkin. Okay, there you go. Shield. Okay, are you ready for your reading? So she is here. Okay.
Super.
So the first thing I saw for you, Shield Nova, was you walking. So there it's like a wall, and I don't know where you are because it feels like it doesn't feel like the United States. So because it's like a stone wall that I see, and then you walk through the little opening in there, and then you go into this house that's kind of like a castle to me that feels like a fairy tale, and then it's like you opening the door and you're discovering because it's empty. So I'm assuming you're walking into a new home. So are you trying to buy a new home or move to a new place? Because this feels like a dream. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited I get to walk into this new home. And I feel a male presence. So or like a romantic interest there. So is there a romantic interest? Like are you trying to move with someone? Because I feel like there is a masculine energy there too. It feels very fairy tale like in this situation. So if you're not in a relationship, I feel like you're moving into a new home or yeah, I feel like you're moving into a new place and this person is either accompanying you while as you move in or is going to move with you. Yes, it is a goal. So I think you're closer to your goal than you think you are because it's clear like you're walking in and you open the door and everything is it's just empty. So you're walking into your new home. I hear 6 months or have you been waiting 6 years? Has this been something you've been trying to do for 6 years? Or is this 6 months that they're showing me? Because they're showing me a six. So I'm assuming I'm thinking 6 months till this happens or you've been working on this for 6 years. But then they also like there's just an excitement and a giddiness to it. And then there's a male voice that I hear like they're going with you, like they're enjoying the tour with you. But I don't feel like it's your realtor. I feel like it's a romantic interest that is with you, that is also accompanying you on this dream. And like you're just so excited that you're finally moving in and you're moving like you have your own space and it's exactly what you want and you're just looking around at all the different things you could do, how you could decorate this and how you could decorate that, and oh what I could do in the kitchen, and it just seems to be everything you wanted in this space. So I feel like that is what you're working toward or something that's going to happen shortly. um you didn't ask for a specific question, so I'll just see, is there anything about work? When I asked about work, I heard work can be better. So are you having any issues at work? Like maybe so they make it seem like the word that they're giving me is redundant. And I'm not sure if they're giving it to me in the way that you're doing the same task over and over. So you're bored, or they're getting rid of somebody because there's too many people there. I've heard other people use it that way. But I feel like you're looking for some excitement at work, like maybe a new task or maybe something else to do or something that piques your interest. Very redundant. Okay, perfect. And so you're looking for a new spark, and they're saying you may have to look outside of there or outside of your department to find something that is challenging to you because you don't have the challenge anymore of what you're doing. You seem like it feels like papers being shoveled, like you're just pushing papers along a little bit. And they're saying that you need to. And is your supervisor or manager a male? Because I feel like he's giving you like not necessarily like task that you think like, oh, this isn't going to take that long, or this isn't important, or this isn't nothing, and you're wanting some more excitement. So I see there may be a female in another department that could be your supervisor, or could be your manager, or could be the person that you move to, like move from under this male person to a new person, and then you'll get what you want. You'll get like the excitement. So you either have to leave that department or you have to leave that place. But in any instance, you have to make the decision that you've had enough here and you're ready to go on because the opportunities are there. You just have to decide, you know what, I'm ready to go. And once you decide you're ready to go, the doors will start opening for you to move. You definitely want more excitement, non-existent. Great, 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 great. So I don't even feel like the job, like the house is dependent upon the job. I feel like the house is already in progress. Like that feels like it's something that is coming towards you because the space between you and the door is shrinking as I speak. So I feel like that's something that's closer than you think. And then the job, you just have to make the decision to do it. So that's what I got for you. Oh, she thought about transferring, even getting another job. Both of those options are things. So I would explore those. Just explore what other options you have in other departments and then explore other organizations and see what you like. But I do see the opportunities. They're just sitting there waiting on you to decide that that's what you want to do. And then they'll be available for you. So that's what I got from Miss Shield. And you
Super.
didn't say anything about the romantic interest either. I felt like there was a romantic interest with you too.
Let's see. I'm trying to pick up something for Shield without the cards. Did you say did you pick up something about romance? You said.
I did. Like when she went into when she was opening the door, I felt like I heard a male voice there
Yeah.
with her, but not as the realtor. I felt like it was someone who was accompanying her, like a romantic interest, like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so proud of you kind of situation.
Because I was picking up a romantic energy.
See?
But this is for me. It felt new. So this is I'm not
So
sure.
she said she's open. It's non-existent, but she's open
Okay.
now.
Okay.
So
Good.
yeah,
Good. Because I'm
okay.
picking up
Then there you
new.
go.
Yeah. New romantic energy there. Mm-hmm. And Shield, do you go to church or something? Do you go to some organized kind of gathering on a weekly basis? Because usually when I feel this energy, it's again it's a weekly gathering, but for a lot of people it seems to go to it's a church thing. Are you are you involved with the church or with a local organization of something that you go on a weekly basis? Because the reason why I ask is that energy seems to come from somebody in that kind of setting, and that's where you're going to meet this person. And the good part is because they are part of this something that you do. Um, it's like you kind of know their basis of their essence, I guess you would say. So it gives them a head up. It's like it's not an absolute stranger, but it's somebody you don't know, but because they're associated with something that you're already a part of, you kind of understand they probably fit a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? You kind of give them you kind of give them a little bit of a lead way because you think, you know what, because they're part of this group or because they're part of this experience that I'm a part of, then we must have some common bonds. You know what I'm saying? And so it makes it easier for you to find a connecting point, and before you know it, there's a thing. No church, but I do have this weekend job that's different from my weekday one. Okay. But is that one more social? Because this is a very social kind of energy that I'm getting here. So it would have to be a more social kind of job where maybe you're communicating with people or talking more,
She
because
said
this
it's a
is
more
this is
tight
that
knit
kind of
group.
space. I'm sorry.
She said it's a more tight knit group, her weekend job.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Well, that will make sense because again, it's that more communication. Because I'm getting that thing. That's where this person's gonna be connecting you through is through that space. And again, you're gonna feel you don't know them, but you will feel like you know them a bit because of of that association. So it gives you and so you're gonna have something to talk about. You're gonna have some shared interests, and it's interesting. Quinn, I mean, Shield, do you have children already? Because I'm seeing something about a child. So is it your child or is it his child? Because I'm picking up child. And I'm not saying one's on the way. Don't get me wrong. We're not going there. This is more of one of you having a child already or children. Um, and that's not going to be a concern. That's and so I'm getting the feeling like if it's him, you're not going to have a problem with that so much. And but for some reason, I'm attaching it to you. Shield, do you have children? You notice how I'm slowed down, Angie? I'm asking like one question at a time, getting better.
They'll shoot off 10 of them and they'll just say yes. And we like,
Yeah, yeah. I'm working. I'm trying. She does have two. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. That's the yeah. He's not going to have a problem with it at all. Don't worry. That's not going to be an issue for him. Actually, it's interesting. As soon as I said that, I got the energy that that's part of thing that draws him to you is that he kind of wants a family. Not that that's all he's wanting from you. Don't get me wrong, but he's open to a family. So he's kind of he wants to belong. Do not be surprised if this is somebody who was either adopted in himself, or if he came from a broken home situation, so he never really felt like he was part of a family because maybe the mom had to work outside the house or whatever. Again, he feels like he's never really had a family of his own or been part of what the quote unquote family is, and so that's one of the allures that actually draws him to you is that you're a good mom and that you have the kids, and therefore it's like an instant family. I mean, he's not somebody who that's all he wants. And again, please don't go there with that or don't think that about him. But I'm saying that for him, he's actually happy with the idea of like, I don't mind dating a woman because I like the experience. I'd like to have that experience. And so that's a good thing. Um, he's very patient. This guy is very patient.
exactly.
And
Yes.
what's funny? As soon as I said
Like
that,
and he enjoys her joy. Like when she opened
yeah,
the door and saw how beautiful everything is,
yeah,
his joy, I could feel his joy in her joy.
yeah. What the funny part is? As soon as I said that, it's like, and he'll have to be. So Quinn, are you? Shield, I mean, I keep saying Quinn. Shield, are you a little impatient? Or are you a little? Are you a little much
Am
sometimes?
I the drama?
Exactly, exactly. Because that's kind of the energy I was getting. This kind of like he's got to be patient. He's good at he is patient, and he's going to be employing that from time to time. So Shield, are you late? Are you somebody who runs late, and that's because I'm getting the clock and it's showing the clock. Are you always kind of pushing the clock, if you know what I'm saying? No, this is a good energy. You're gonna exactly. Oh my goodness. With my spouse, it's like if we are on time, we are late, and if we are early, then we are on time because
We have
it's
a friend that is like that, so we'll give her an hour difference than everybody else. If the time is 4, we'll tell her 3. She'll still be late for the
still be
4
late.
o'clock time anyway.
Oh my goodness. I'm getting better at it, but if I used to tell Julie and Susan I'm going to be someplace at whatever, and I'm a half hour late, and I'm texting them saying I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And it's funny because I'll try my best. I will try my best, and I will even leave early and still wind up. How does that work? I don't know. Oh, she said guilty. Yeah, she is the okay. Good about the late thing. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I'm the same way. But anyway, no, you're gonna Shield Nova. Just be ready for what is in front of you. It's a good experience for you. You're going to find somebody who's very special. They're not showing me the forever ever ever. That's not what the picture is. That's not what you're intended to see at this point. But what you're intended to see is that there is somebody special out there, and they're coming your way, and be open to that. And but don't, at the same time, don't exclude everybody else because you know it's coming. Just live your life, and then they'll arrive at your door. If you alter your behaviors or if you alter things, all you're gonna do is mess up that the divine timing and mess up
Just
everything.
be you. They'll love you for who you are.
Yeah, yep. So just be you, do you, continue doing what you're doing, and then it will come, and he will come. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice energy.
I
I'm liking
love
this.
that. Her energy was good. No
Yeah,
more love readings, but that was good.
yeah. And she'll let us know. Give us some when it happens. Come back and celebrate with us. Let us know. Okay.
Exactly.
Mhm.
All right.
Remember,
Who's
we're talking divine timing here, so don't push it. Don't come back saying
exactly?
it's only
Exactly.
it's been a week. Why isn't it here? No.
Listen, I tell you, the Lord must be making my husband in a test tube somewhere because they got to grow him from the smallest little molecule ever to a whole person.
I hear you.
All right. Hi, Misty.
Hey,
Hi,
Misty.
Katie. Oh my gosh. Okay. So who's next, Don?
Um,
GP. Hi, guided by my peeps. I like that.
that's a cool name.
Feels kind of spiritual.
Have you
I
seen
hope
him?
your
Have you
people
seen
hear
him or her before?
who
Guided.
guided by my who.
The guided. I don't think
No,
I've
I've
seen
never
him.
seen that person before, and that's why I was thinking. When I saw the name, if
Yeah.
they're here and they want to read, and she didn't say either way.
Yeah, guided. If you're still here, let us know, and you will be next. It's good to see a new name too. And they're on your YouTube, Angie.
Okay. Oh well, hello, somebody.
Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, and
And I
follow.
feel like she has three little littles. I see three little kids with her or children around her. I feel like she has three little littles, and they're jumping all over her, like they're in an enclosed space. They need more room. Like I see the walls need to spread out, so maybe she needs a bigger place. Does everybody need a house right now? When I get the same message over and over, I feel like that'd be my guides telling me, Angie, this message is for you too. So I'm just trying to see if this was she had. Misty says that's a beautiful shirt, Don. I was loving that too. Oh, there you go.
I just texted her. Thank you, Misty. Yeah.
I noticed it when we got in. Feels very calming. All right, got it by my pizza. I don't know where you went. She just said hello. Okay, well, who's next? If she comes in, then we can come back to her. But otherwise, who's next?
Let's do Misty R. But
All right, Misty.
compliment at least. But no, I was drawn to her because of her thing.
Her picture.
Well, no, her reading, her thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let me see what I got from Miss Misty. Misty, immediately I heard an alarm sounding like a big bell ringing and I don't know it's just a big it's a loud not even a bell, like it's a loud alarm being that is going off, like maybe in a building when like a fire alarm is going off, but it's to get your attention. You're not paying attention to something. And so your guides are like, hey, look over here. This is where you need to be focusing. Your attention, like you're missing out on something career wise because they're showing me the word career and they're showing me little coins. So you're missing out on something career wise that you should be focusing on because you're helping out everybody else around. So they're sounding the alarm. Hey, bring your attention back here to your area and away from everybody else. So that's what I'm getting for you. Hey, Stephanie. Um, um, let me see what else I'm getting for you. Because I feel like there's somebody at your job trying to mentor you and you're not taking it. Like you're wondering why they're asking you all these questions, but I feel like they want to mentor you or groom you for some other position and you're just not focused on it. You're focused on too much other stuff like workplace gossip or workplace chatter or just a whole bunch of stuff that's going around, and you just need to bring your focus back to you. And so they're showing me that this alarm is being sounded so you can bring your focus back, eyes back on you, and you're not paying attention to it. And if you do that, you'll be on the road to where you want to be. Like, I feel like the job that you're doing, want to do, and if you focus, you'll get to where you want to be. Like, you'll move up into the next, to wherever you want to be in this place. But this person is trying to help you and you're just not paying attention to it. Or maybe you think that they're being nosy, or you may be taking their place because they show me you stepping into their shoes or stepping onto their feet. So I feel like you're going to take their place if they move on. Is any of this making sense to you, or is any of this resonating to you? That's how they're showing it to me. And then it's like, it's the gift. It's the gift. I want, that's what it is. Okay. So you definitely need to focus on that. But are you working? Because I know you said you got a huge exam. Is that going to be related to your career? Because whatever it is that you need to focus on, is somebody trying to help you with it? Is that what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that it's career, but it's actually this exam, because there's somebody who's trying to help you so that you can step right into their shoes, I feel like. And I totally lost my thought reading her comment. Let me go back. Let me get back into it. Showing me. Oh, because I wanted to say it's the gift that keeps on giving, but I heard it's the gift from God. So maybe you've been praying for something, and this is you getting the gift that you've been asking for. So you just need to focus. You need to shut everybody else out and focus on you. That means turning off your messaging, your phone ringing, silencing everything, and focusing in on this and accepting this one person who's trying to help you, because they're trying to get you to their level so that they can move on. So I feel like they're moving on and they're trying to get you to their level or get you prepared. You're not working. You was in medical school for a time, but it took a year off to focus. Okay. So the person that is, there's nobody trying. So is this the exam that you're focusing on, this medical exam? So this is related to your career. If you were in medical school, and this is the exam to get you either through medical school or get you back into school. But is there somebody who's trying to help you or who's been encouraging you, because they are trying to help you? And this is confirmation that if you've been praying like, oh, I really want to get this done, I really want to get back on track, it is working. Your prayers are being heard, but you need to focus. You're too much outside of where of where you're not supposed to be. And this will exactly move you into where you're supposed to be. Um, like, get you back on track so that you can get back into your timeline, because you seem to be off a little bit. And they're saying, focus. That's the big thing. The alarm is ringing because you need to focus, and you need to just kind of bear down and get back in there, because once you get through this, everything else seems to be back on track and you're aligned with where you're supposed to be. But also allow this person to help you, because they are not prying or bugging you. They are actually a help that's trying to motivate you and again get you back on track where you're supposed to be. And I feel, is there a heartbreak? Because they're showing me the Three of Swords, so I feel like you have a heartbreak. And that's a little bit what's distracting you. Also, you're focusing on this, like maybe you'll start studying and then you'll start daydreaming, or you'll start focusing back on things that may have been said in text messages, or things that may have been said over voicemail, or just arguments that you had with somebody. So I feel like there is a broken heart somewhere that is also taking up too much of your time. And you're dwelling in that place, and it's not a good thing for you right now. You need to really focus on this situation, because the alarm is just sounding and sounding and sounding. So you need to get out of that lovesick energy and into your school focus energy so you can move forward. Oh, you got broken up with 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, that energy's heavy, honey. I can feel it. Um, okay. That's all you need. You said my parents and a couple classmates. How many people you need? A whole stadium of people. These are good people who are trying to help you to get back on focus. So listen to them and take their advice. They're trying to help you to move forward. And the broken heart thing, this exam and you studying will get you back on track. So let go of this broken heart. And I know, understand if it was only 2 weeks ago that it could be heavy on you, but you really need to get back into this, because if you get this back on track, everything else will flow in your life. And I know this seems really, really hard right now, but in a couple months, you'll be moving on and you'll be back into something else. And I feel like the person that you'll end up with will be more aligned to what you're doing, because I see a male in a white coat who is interested in you, or who is like also more closer to your age. I don't know if the person you were dating was younger than you, but there's something off about the age of the person who you just broke up or who you just left. And this person is more aligned with you age wise, or in an age range that is going to be good for you. Don, this is 2 love readings in a row, and I'm just over it right now. Your turn. Your turn.
I'm telling
I'm
too.
good. I'm done, Don. Just not 2 love
People,
readings in a row.
people are not going to believe this.
Exactly. Bonnie got to be in the chat. Every time Bonnie in the chat, she just throw love all over the place.
Yeah, that's definitely, we'll blame it on Bonnie.
Oh, she said they were 4 years apart. Wait, what was 4 years apart? Okay. Focus. Focus, Misty. That's the best I can tell you. Get back into your medical stuff. And then the new guy, all like I said, once you get back on track with this, everything else flows. Because I feel like the person you're going to need to be with is going to need to be a professional too, to understand all your work habits. Here go Miss Bonnie talking about she always here. Age, got it. Yeah, age was a big. Oh, they were 4 years apart in age. Okay, got it. Yeah, because they're very significant. They're showing me that there's an age difference, and that's a bit of the issue too. Like maybe this person was immature, or he wasn't. Like he didn't seem supportive of what you're doing, and so the person that you're going to end up with is going to be more supportive and more aligned in a professional position to understand what you're going through and how much your career, how important your career is to you. So that's what I got for her.
Super.
Wait a minute, K Weezy, you got a kid on the way? Because you said we jinxed you to have a kid. You got a kid on the way? And that's all I got for her, though.
Let me see. And this is for Misty, right?
Yes.
Misty, I'm turning the cards here. Turn into the cards.
Well, K Weezy, we're not trying to make you have a kid. You know there are ways to prevent that. They have these little things that you know what I'm saying? These little covers.
Wrap it before you. Wrap
Right.
it. Okay.
Put a jacket on your butler.
Exactly. Misty, I'm picking up a strange kind of energy for you. Do you have older children? And if it's not no, I'm picking up, it's like older children. So are you an older person, older parent with, again, older children? Because I'm not picking up a youthful. The person that's coming to my attention is not youthful. Is like an older child. So it seems like, and I don't think you're the older child. So I'm picking up energy that this is an older child that is in my head. Is there okay, let me ask this question too, because no, I'll wait. Oh, Angie and I were just talking about how I learned not to ask to go, so I'm going to wait. So again, do you have children that are older? I'm an only child with no children. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know what, Don? That's funny because I wanted to ask her, was her focus going to be pediatrics? Because I felt a child energy, but I wanted to ask her, was it either something to do with the heart or was her focus on pediatrics? Because I
Yeah,
felt that childlike energy too.
yeah, older for some reason, older children, but not adult. It's yeah, it's like I'm being felt, and it's funny. It's like they're in the middle. I'm getting the feeling like they're in the middle, and so I was even wondering. So yeah. So you're a doctor. She's a doctor, or you're in medical
She's going
profession.
to medical school. She had took a year off, so now she's getting back into it. But I feel like, so is the test you're taking to get you back into school, or is it just a big test for school?
What's this about the middle? I don't know. I can't break that energy. There's something about an older child. Do you have a niece or a nephew who you were very close to, who is
No,
again?
she's the only child.
Oh, you're not. Yeah, damn. I don't know. That is
Could it
weird.
be the classmates? Because she said her classmates. Hi, Stephanie Pearl. It's a big test for school. Oh, it's the board exam. So does that mean she's near the end, Donna? Is she taking the
Yeah,
board?
yeah.
Oh. Oh, so you can register for next year. Oh. Well, what's next year? What's after you take the boards then?
For medicine. Are you in a different country, Misty? Misty?
She said it's a board exam we have to take so we can continue
It's three. Medical. It's three here in the U.S. It's three different
on
exams.
and register
You take
for
the
the
first
next
one, and the
year.
second one, and the third one. And you have to pass all three. So you're taking the first one already, or you've taken the first one and the second one?
She said, could it be her cousins or other family members?
It could be. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's whoever this is like a middle child. There's a middle child situation going on. Again, this is somebody who is again younger. Um, yeah, step one is the second or third year. Okay, and then you
Oh,
take
okay.
it. Yeah, and then you have the second one is taking the fourth year. Okay, in residency. Yeah, exactly. And if you don't take,
She just made my hair hurt with all them years.
and it's interesting because you have to, if you don't pass it, then you're kind of screwed. You just wasted your medical school. However, if I'm not mistaken, if you don't pass number three, you can still work at the VA. Believe it or not.
I've
And
heard that. I don't
yeah,
know if that was me and you talking about it, but I've heard that from somebody else.
yeah, because the VA will take a doctor who hasn't passed their third exam, but
That's weird
otherwise
to hear.
hospitals won't. Yeah, and the reason why hospitals won't because they can't get insured, and so they require they have that insurance. Of course, So yeah, and then of course when you take your specialty, because you take a residency, and if you want to do a specialty like internal medicine, or if you're doing oncology, it's a fellowship. It's like years on top of years. It's amazing. But like oncology has its own exams. They're just amazing.
And that's why the alarm is sounding. You need to really pay attention because this is very important and you're not paying enough attention. And your dad seems to be very significant in the background. Like I see him like talking to you and you not like, I don't know that you're not listening to him, but there's some disconnect with what he's saying versus how you're receiving it. I feel like your dad is very much on you. I don't know if they're paying for school and they're like, look, I ain't pay all this money for you to be playing. But I feel like there's a conversation that your dad is having with you, and there's a disconnect between what your dad is saying and how you're receiving it from your dad.
The middle child energy I'm picking up is again an illness situation for the middle child, and the question, the concern they're raising for me is this, don't let this shake you, or don't let this distract you, don't let this keep you from what you're doing. So again, don't be surprised if you have a cousin, or you have, even it could even be someone in your class, someone in your class who's a middle child, but there's somebody who's a middle child who's going to have a health crisis, and it's going to distract you, and it's going to kind of put you in a little bit of a spiral, and if you're not careful, you'll let it overwhelm you and then keep you from focusing. Don't do that. That's the warning. It's don't do this. Yes, it's not a good thing. Yes, it's terrible, the health situation, but you can't be responsible for it. You can't be the person to, it's not your problem. I hate to say it that way, but because it sounds cold, but it isn't. You can't own it. It's not yours. Okay. That's what I'm being told. And it's interesting because they're telling me that we have a good excuse because, again, you like to, again, you don't have as much focus as you should right now, and you need focus. And so you're looking for reasons and excuses. And so don't this is another reason. Don't let it get you. Okay. That's the warning. Hmm. But I do believe it's some kind of family situation. I don't think it could be a classmate, but I'm keep being drawn back to family. So there's a connection in your family. That's what I'm picking up. So,
All right, well, come back and let us know how the test goes. Well,
yeah,
yes, that's true about
yeah.
my dad. He's worried that I'm not focusing on school, but I've been so overwhelmed that I haven't been his cause. Yeah, I see him and you're not receiving him. He's doing it all in love because he does want you to be successful and he sees the potential in you, and you're letting everything else in outside of you overwhelm what you need to be focusing on. So it basically you're at a point where it's how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to or do you not? Because all of those things are going to be going on in the world regardless. How bad do you want it? Do you
Mhm.
want to be this doctor? Do you want to make it to the next level? Or do you want to be like, oh, well, Aunt Millie got sick and so I had to take another, that distracted me and I didn't pass the test? How bad do you want it? Because Aunt Millie's going to be sick regardless.
Yep, exactly. And there was one other thing that came through, which is interesting with that is that do you wear glasses? Because I'm seeing this. I'm seeing squinting here. I'm seeing this here. If you do already, you may want to check your prescription. If you don't already, there's an indication that you may be getting to that point. But I'm getting this squinting thing, so I'm thinking you do already, and your prescription may not be strong enough. It may need adjusting. So if you haven't done it in a while, and if you at this point, if you think about it, you may understand what I'm talking about. So
And also, did you confirm whether you were doing something with the heart? I feel like you're either the heart or the pediatric. So, um, maybe the doctor that I saw, the male doctor, is going to help you to get into that specialty because I felt very much a pull to the heart area.
oh,
Oh,
that's
she said 3 years ago I saw her in a white coat. Yes, she wears contacts, Don. Maybe you need to go get your prescription updated.
yeah.
Listen, Misty, how bad do you want it?
Hmm.
And listen, I'll just take my thank you as medical advice. Thank you.
Exactly.
All right. So Stephanie Pearl, can you hold on for 1 minute? Miss Bonnie, I did pull some cards for you, and you're not gonna be happy with what I pulled. You asked me was a love coming your way, and I don't know if you were serious or not, but at least not for the rest of this year. I don't see a love coming for the rest of this year. But that's because they showed me three different that you have other things that you're focusing on that are more important than that right now. So even if you found that love, I don't think that you would be active enough or that you would be present enough to focus in on a new relationship. So they're showing me like you have this, and you have this. And it came out to like, so when I pulled the three of wands, it came out as three different things, three different categories of things that you're focusing on. And so they're saying you have too many other things that are important that you need to take care of so that when you do find the love or when this person does come into your life, you'll be ready for it. At this point, if a man walked into your life, there's too many other things that would have your attention and it would be too strained. And so you might miss out on the love of your life. So I'm getting no for at least the remainder of this year. For 2025, I'm not getting any love interest, but I am getting other things turning in your favor, like other areas of your life that you're focusing on picking up and you finding a renewed joy or a renewed focus on different parts. So like whatever project you are, you're finding a different way to turn it about and make it something that you enjoy. So as you get those three things under control, and it could be like career, health, finances, but it's three different things that you need to get in order. And once you get them in order, because you're very worried about something, and I think I know one of the things that you're worried about, because we're all kind of worried about that. But this was one of the cards that also came up, which was the Nine of Swords, which is that worry, something that is, just pressing on you, but you're pressing through. You're trying to be positive about it, but with as much knowledge as you have, it is something that you are kind of concerned about. And they're saying, get those three things in order, and then, later on, maybe springtime, it'll be something else you can look at again. But for the rest of the year, I don't feel like there's going to be any love interest. And so that's what I got from Miss Bonnie. And then Miss Stephanie, are you still here, or did you have something from Miss Bonnie?
No, I didn't pull. I didn't know she needed one.
Okay. So then, Stephanie Pearl, are you still here? And Kay Weezy, I already told you the exact person that you're going to meet. I don't know when. Like, I feel like now you're asking me to go, like you're asking me for a needle in a haystack. Like, I told you what she looked like. I gave you her full body attributes the last time that we were online. And right now I feel like you're asking me like, well, when is her birthday? What is her eye color? What is her hair color? Like, I gave you as much as they gave me. All right, Miss Stephanie. Okay, so let me see what we got for Miss Stephanie. Mm, and she asked for like a general, okay, because she's been going through it. Okay. Oh, Misty says she's interested in psychiatry. Well, bless your heart. Bless your heart. You will never be without enough patience.
Exactly. Well, Patients, right? Not
Right.
PhD.
Patience, not patience. Patience.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, oh, well,
And I'm not trying to be mean, Kay Weezy. I'm just saying, like, I've given you a lot of detail about that person, and then you're coming back like, oh, well, that wasn't enough. I need to know when I'm gonna meet her, where I'm gonna meet her, how she gonna look, what she gonna say to me, what I'm gonna say to her, what color she gonna have on. Like, that's a bit much. Like, God, like your higher power is like, listen, go with the flow of it. It'll happen. And I doubt that you even remember all the stuff that I told you about her. I gave you a lot of detail about her. All right, Miss Stephanie, let's see what we got for you. The first thing I heard was bridge over troubled water. Like, I feel like you're going through a little bit of an emotional situation, and it doesn't feel bad. Like, I feel like you're on this side of the dock. There's a little bitty bridge that'll lead you to the other side. And once you cross over this little bridge, you'll go on to bigger, better things. But for some reason, you're afraid to step onto the bridge to move over. Like, you're scared to move forward, because of whatever emotional situation. So I'm assuming that this is maybe a heartbreak or some kind of loss, because it's water, it's nighttime, and I can't see through the water. So there's an emotional situation that you're going through, and you don't know how to move forward, and so you won't step over the bridge. Like, you won't step onto the bridge to move over to better side because you're afraid of something. Like, there's something that is holding you back. And they're saying, just take that step forward. Like, they're showing me the fool's journey. Just take that step forward. Take that step outside of your comfort zone. Because when they show me you taking that step, as you take that step, it lights up around you. You're in the darkness now. Like, you're on this side. It's dark. There's deep waters. There's a bridge. And so it's nighttime. For me, nighttime is shame. It's something that you don't want people to do, or it's actually nighttime. So I feel like you're going through an emotional situation. It's painful, and you're afraid to move forward. So they're telling me, take that step. As you take that step, the light starts to shine upon you, and you see things from a different perspective. So the way that you're looking at things a little bit right now is a little bit in the hurt and the pain and the sadness of whatever it is that you're going through. Oh, you lost one of your jobs. Like, yeah, you got a lot going on. So they're showing me the hurt and the pain, and you're afraid to move forward. But they're saying, if you look at things from a different perspective, or you start to move forward and not waddle in it, because, okay, yeah, I lost my job. I don't have time to wait. Like, I have to move forward. I have to find another job. I have to You know, when you're a mom, you don't really get a lot of breaks like that. You really have to kind of move forward. And I know you do need self-care, but they're telling me if you just take that step forward, that'll be your bridge over these troubled waters. And a lot of that stuff will move on about it. And I feel like you're venting to a lot of people who don't want to hear it anymore. And I'm not trying to be mean. I don't know your situation, but I feel like you're venting to people who feel like they've heard it over and over and over and over again. And they're like, listen, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and move forward. Like, again, you are having hard times, but you still got to move forward in spite of the hard times. And I get it. I totally get it. Being a mom, being a single mom and having to struggle. But they're saying like the venting isn't going to change the situation either. It's just going to alienate people and make them kind of step back and be like, okay, here we go again with this situation. And so they're saying you need to see it from a different perspective. Like you said, the rental car got a cracked windshield. You crashed your car and then the rental car got a cracked windshield. Okay, well, you just take the rental car back and they'll give you a new, and they'll replace the windshield. Like, or like, I feel like there is a lot of things that are happening to you that are hard, but you still got to press through. You can't just stop and be like, okay, this and that. So they're saying you got to kind of press through and move forward. And you're not looking in the right place for jobs. It's kind of like, oh, I need to find a job. And so what you're finding is any job. You got to be specific in what you want. I want a job as an administrative assistant making this kind of money in this kind of facility doing this kind of thing. You got to be a little bit more specific, because when you say like, oh, I just want to make more money, well, 5 cents more is more than what you were making. So if you were making 15.50, now you make 15.55. That's more, but that may not have been what you want. You got to be more specific. You have a higher power that will give you anything you want. You got to be more specific. Could you imagine your child not coming to you for anything because they were afraid that you weren't going to give it to you, or they were afraid that what they were asking you for was too much? You have to be able to speak what you want so that it can be given to you. You have not because you ask not, and a closed mouth don't get fed. You have to speak to the right people. The people that you're complaining to have no ability to give you the things you need, but your higher power has the power to give you whatever it is that you need. You just got to speak. It is what that you need. I need a new job, or I want a new job that allows me to do this, 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 and this, and then step into that job and allow it to happen for you. Right now you're in a place of desperation. So it's just like, I need another job. I got to find another job. Take your time and understand that everything will be provided for you. Are you into candles? Because I see you lighting a candle. Are you a candle person? Is that what I'm seeing? You're having a candle. Are you a candle person? Because I'm feeling like if you do, they're showing me that you either need to light a white candle, a white skinny candle, kind of like, a little short white skinny candle, and put your intentions into that candle, or a bigger green candle that is more like, the cylinder ones, but they're showing me a green candle. Put your intentions in. And when I say that, like when you light the candle, speak into existence what you want, let it light, and when it's done, that'll be your, what I'm saying, that'll be you moving forward. So these are different ways you can bring those things into you. I haven't lit one in a while, and they're showing me that you need to tap into that candle. And I don't want to say candle manager, but just setting the intentions. Like, I feel like you need to change your perspective on how you're asking for stuff, because you may just be like, okay, Lord, I just need another job. And if you actually focus it in on, let me light this candle and say, okay, I want this kind of job. I want this kind of this. I want this kind of that. It'll be a little bit more focused on your intention, and you'll have something to give you hope, because they're showing me the star card, but the star card is kind of turned upside down, because you're just kind of like, I don't have any more hope. I don't even know what to hope for. I don't even know what to wish for, because I've been let down so many times. So change your perspective. When you go into that place to take that car back, be like, you know what? This is all going to be resolved, and I'm not going to have to pay anything. Speak that into position. Speak that into existence. I had a coworker who was a terrible person who used to get on my nerves all the time, and I hated every meeting with him. So every morning, or any morning before I had to have a meeting with him, I would speak. Today is going to be a great day. John is going to be a easy person to work with. John is going to give me all the information that I needed. And you know what happened? When I would go into that meeting, he would be a lot easier to deal with. He would give me the information that I need. And so now we're cool. We can work together in a meaningful way without us having an issue. And so you just got to speak those things. When I go into this place to turn this car in or tell them about this thing, they're going to be like, oh, well, you're covered. Don't even worry about it. And you're going to be fine. And that's going to be okay for you, right? Because, I mean, is it really your fault that a rock hit your windshield? Is it, you know what? I don't know. Cause I think I had a car that had a rock that hit my windshield, and I don't know. Does your insurance just pay for it? I would assume. Right, Don?
2 points on that one. First and foremost, when you rented your car, did you rent it with a credit card or did you use a debit card? Let me know that answer first.
I don't think anybody's sending any negative energy to you at all. I don't feel like that's happening for you. And if that's what you feel like is happening, you can buy a black tourmaline stone and carry that with you. You can get a black tourmaline bracelet and carry with you. You could put salt outside your door. Oh, Don, we haven't given them rituals out in a long time. One of the things we used to tell people is that you stand outside your door and you pour salt in the threshold of your door, and that keeps evil out. That keeps negativity out. So if that's what you think is happening, you can most definitely put that salt outside your door and keep any negativity out. But I don't see any negativity coming towards you. You could also light some sage and let it burn through the house and get rid of any negative energy, and then burn some Palo Santo. Oh, yeah, and the cinnamon, burn some cinnamon too. That's also something that will bring in money. You can one of the things we tell people to do at the beginning of the month, and you can do this anytime, is to pour cinnamon in your hand, step outside your door, facing like you're coming into your door, set your intention to blow money into your house, blow that cinnamon into your house, and then blow abundance into your house. Those are different ways. I have a cinnamon broom over my door for abundance. So let me tell you, that abundance has been falling through lately. But you have to decide, you have to set those intentions for you. It's just different ways to pray, different ways to call those things to you. So I don't see any negative energy coming for you. It's just a series of things that are happening to you. But it's a lesson for you to be like, okay, let me change up how I pray. Let me change up how I believe. Let me change up how I set my intentions, and let me move forward in spite of all of this stuff. Because there's always going to be, what my disciples say, there's always going to be another hill. You know, there's always going to be another mountain to climb. There's always going to be another something that's going on. You just got to move through it and try to make it to the other side of it. But they're showing me you're right where you need to be, because the bridge is a very short bridge that you need to cross. It's like you're on this side. The bridge that you need to cross is very small, and then you just go over. So just step over to the other side. The things that we're giving you right now are free. Take that salt, put outside your door. That's free. You don't even need no money to do that. Some cinnamon, you probably got that in the cover. Put that in the palm of your hand. Blow it and set the intention that you're blowing money into your house. These are things that you can do that don't cost you anything. She says she did it with a credit card, but it doesn't have rental insurance. She checked today.
But do you have car insurance of your own? Because the fallback provision is usually your car insurance. If your credit card doesn't cover it, your own car insurance most likely will.
Because she said she crashed her car and then she got a rental car and it got a cracked windshield.
So the rental car, but the rental car is under the provision of the insurance company for the accident? Because if that's the case, then did the insurance company provide you the rental car? Because again, if that's the case, then you should be fine. But at the same time, you can turn that cracked windshield into your insurance company, and they'll cover that for you. You won't have to pay. And actually, I'm sure you've already met your deductible because of the accident you just had. So I think you're gonna be fine. Again, if the other place doesn't take it, no, it's not another claim. When it comes to windshields are considered, they're not considered claims like everything else. Those are not, they don't fall under the same category. I can tell you that much. They do not consider them the same. Here in Arizona, unfortunately, we have tons of the problem because we don't have a lot of rain to wash the things off of the road. And so the roads get the things that little pebbles kick up all the time. And actually, thank goodness here in Arizona, if you have a windshield crack, your insurance company has to cover you on that, and they cannot ding you for that. And you have no idea how many windshields we've had replaced. It's unbelievable. So Stephanie, we know the game. We live it here in Arizona a lot.
Again, speak positivity into it. I don't feel like you're going to have to pay anything. I feel like it's all going to work out
Exactly.
regarding with your insurance or with something. I don't feel like big crack, little crack, whatever. It's a crack in the
Cracks back.
windshield, regardless of whether they got to put a new windshield here or they got to fill it. It's still a claim either way.
Crack is whack. Crack is whack.
Exactly.
I could not.
Again, don't worry about the size of it. Don't worry about anything. We're telling you all these positive things, and what are you doing? Giving us all the reasons why it's not going to work. Stay in the positive mindset. I don't feel like you're going to have to pay anything from the windshield. I feel like it'll be covered by your insurance, and I feel like you'll be fine. Like just stay into that mindset of everything's going to be fine.
You know, Stephanie, there. No, I'm not gonna say it. Forget it. Yeah, you know where I'm going. It's like, yeah, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
So again, do the salt tonight, do the cinnamon tonight, do the candle whenever you can. All of those things are going to work in your favor. Sometimes we need a tangible thing to give us that hope. Sometimes our prayers are just words to us and we're like, well, that's not working. But if we have something tangible that we can light a candle, that I can keep the evil, and really with the salt thing, you can look that up and you'll see that people actually put salt outside their door. My grandmother used to do that. Put salt outside her door. And when Don went to Louisiana, he actually saw people have it on their porch. Salt outside the door to keep evil out or to keep negativity out. It'll work for you. The sage is another thing that you can do. And so these are all things that we can give you, but I don't see any negativity coming towards you. What's with your, is who's sick? Is it the little girl that's sick? Do you have a little girl? Is it the little girl that's sick? I understand you're stressing about money because, honey, so do I. I believe. What's with the little girl? Is one of your kids a little girl? And is she the middle girl or the, like, I feel like there's 3 in a row. Do you have 3 littles? And I feel like there's something with the little girl. Not bad. Don't think that there's anything bad with her. I feel like there's something about her. Like, is she more like, not necessarily bossy, but she's a lot more mature for her age and seems to take charge of a lot of stuff. Or maybe she's more parentified than she needs to be as a child. Oh, your son is having issues in school. I'm getting a little girl. You don't have a little girl? You don't have a little, I'm getting a little girl. 2 boys. Oh, and I get 3. Oh. Okay. I got 3 little kids and I got one of them is a girl. But you're saying 2 boys. I don't get any school issues with that. I don't know, Don, if you get anything about that. Oh, one has feminine energy. Okay. Is that the person that is the more mature one, the one that has a little bit more feminine energy? Because I feel like that person is a person that is very much like more of a parental energy. Like tells everybody else what to do, keeps everybody else in line. Is how I get it with that one. Okay, helps out a lot. That's what I get. That person needs a little bit more of attention or needs a little bit relief from some of those duties. That's how I'm getting it. Hey, Letty. So that's what I'm getting for the little for the one that is more that helps you out. They need a little bit of a break from those duties, but I don't get anything bad with them. Just allow them to be a little bit more in that kid energy for a little while.
Yes.
So that's what I got for Stephanie. I ain't get anything on career though, because she said it was a money issue.
But Stephanie, the one thing also and I know it's going to sound hard to do when you're living it, but one thing that I would suggest to you is be careful about letting the money issues consume you, because if at one point, if you all you think about is that, then you're sending that out to the universe, and the universe unfortunately tends to send you back the energy that you send it. So be careful not to allow it to overwhelm you, even when I know it's not easy, and believe me, I understand, but at one point you really do have to put this kind of armor around you and say, you know what, today the picture will change today, and not just think it, say it, the picture will change, and I'm not going to worry about it from now on. I will have what is needed delivered, and I'm going to just keep working. and see if that, and because you have to push forward, you have to. And again, when you keep pushing that out, it's going to come back to you. So let's try to change the dynamic, which is what Angie was saying about the salt that works, and the cinnamon, and sending the energy, using the energy to your advantage. Okay.
Let me tell you, the very first time I did the 369 method, I didn't even 100% believe in it. I believed enough to do it. And when I did it, it worked. I believed
Explain
enough to do it.
explain to them what the three, because she may not know, Stephanie, or some other people may not understand what that
So
is.
the 369 method is one day Don and Shauna, because Don is usually on tomorrow on Thursday mornings. Him and Shauna were on there, and she mentioned something about the 369 method of manifestation. And the way that I remembered it is 3 times you write down what it is that you want, right? You write down what it is you want. I want a new job, or I want a job, blah, blah, blah. You write down that job. And then 6 times you write down how you would feel, or how you would feel receiving that, I would be and then 9 times you write gratitude for actually receiving it, or something like that. I have to look it up. But the 369 method is 3 times you write down what you want, 6 times I think it's how you would feel, and then 9 times the gratitude after you receiving it, right? So I would be happy to receive a new job that pays $35,000. I would be happy to feel to be blessed with a new job that pays me $50,000. And then that 9 times is kind of like it already happened. I am grateful that I received the job that pays me $50,000. So what I want, how I'm gonna feel, and then the gratitude after receiving it. 369. And I did it within a week. I don't even think it was a week. By the time I got off, like got done doing it, because they were on early that morning. I did it after they got offline, and then I think I got a call and didn't listen to the voicemail because I thought it was something else. And by the time I listened to the voicemail, it was everything that I needed, because I needed tuition money for my son to pay his school money, and I got it. And it was within days. Like they were on Thursday. By that money, I had already. And had I listened to the message, I probably would have got it sooner. But by that money, by that Monday, I had already received what I need, and the money was already there. That's the thing. The money had been waiting, and them calling me to leave the message was them to tell me, "Hey, you need to come pick up this check that's been waiting for you." So the money was already there. I just needed to set the provisions to get it, and so I believed enough to do it. I didn't know that it was gonna happen. Some people be like, "I just knew it was gonna happen. I just did it." And I just trusted and believed. I believed enough to do it. And when I did it, it worked. And so that gave me more belief in the affirmations. But again, you have to have enough belief in it to do it. So you can also try the 369, but every situation requires me to handle it a different way. So I don't approach everything with a candle. I don't approach everything with the 369. I don't approach everything with affirmations. Every situation, I allow my guides, my higher power, God, however you want to speak on your spiritual journey, to guide me into how I approach that situation. So that also means you have to be in tune with who you pray to, who you believe in. Like they're sending you information, you're asking for something, they're sending you back information. Are you receiving it? And in that situation, the money had been waiting for me. I just needed to get in line with the provisions to make it come to me. Right? So that's what you have to do. All right. So come back and let us know. I feel like things will turn around for you. I'm telling you, just a few things that we told you do: the salt, the cinnamon, and the candle, and the 369. The candle may cost you if you don't have it, but the other 3 things ain't gonna cost you nothing, because I know you got cinnamon, I know you got salt, and I know you can do the 369. Those things are gonna cost you anything. And I feel like you'll see a drastic change really quickly, because again, the bridge over that troubled water was a very small bridge. You just have to see it from another perspective, and you'll enter the light, and everything will be happy for you, or it'll start to move forward for you. And I see it before 2026. So you need to step into it now. And then be quiet. Don't tell everybody about everything that's going on in your life. Keep some things to yourself. I think that's another thing. You're wondering if people sending you negative energy. They may not necessarily be sending you necessary new energy, but you could be like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting a new job." And they're like, "Well, do you really think you go get it?" And that's speaking a negative energy out about something that you were excited about. And now you're like, well, I don't know, maybe I'm not going to get it. So now you've dimmed your energy because somebody said something that they weren't speaking negatively of you. They were just giving their opinion on it. So a lot of times my guides have taught me over the years to keep things to myself and to be quiet, not to reveal everything to everybody. So there you go. All right. So I hope salt, cinnamon candle. Got it. You got it right on time. I like how you gave me that little summary, Stephanie. I know you paying attention. We here. Come back and let us know. All right. Okay, Don, who's next? I'm hot.
Yes. Maybe because all the good energies got working.
Exactly. I like your energy, Stephanie. It's nice. Like I don't get a totally depressing, but I do get a downtrodden energy where you just needed somebody to speak life into you. Stay in the chat and just listen. People will give you that. Will give
Oh,
you what you need.
she needs Miss Linda.
Exactly. Where's Miss Linda?
No, Miss Linda would be wonderful
Exactly.
for her
She
today.
will mother you just so quickly. She get you
Yep.
right on together. You'll be like, okay, thank you, Miss Linda. All right, Miss Stephanie. I'm glad that you made it into the chat. Your name came up. Is that a lotus flower? Like, is that a purple flower? All right, Don, who's next?
Hey, Coco Mo, are you still here?
Oh, yeah. That's a girl. I feel like Coco Mo is having housing issues too. Like she
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have enough space. Perfect, Stephanie. I love that. Come back and let us know. Or even tune in tomorrow. Don will be on tomorrow. You're on Don's YouTube today.
Coco, are you here?
Oh, Violet Flame. Oh, girl, that's a good one. Violet Flame. That means I've heard a lot about the Violet Flame. Look that up. Well, you obviously know about it if it's your picture. And another thing that I would do, Stephanie, is when I was really in a bad situation where my thoughts were overwhelmingly negative, I found affirmation videos online on YouTube, and I would just let them play all day. Just things telling me over and over and over how great I am, how abundant I am, how things are going to work out for me. So find you a good video that tells you, um, um, you are creators. I think that's their name. They have a lot of videos that say, I am abundant. I am blessed. I am loved. I am rich. I am this. I am that. So listen to some of those videos and just let them play over and over and over and over and over in your head. Just a YouTube video, just let it play. So listen to those videos. Those help me out a lot sometimes too. Hey, Coco Mo.
When you type, Stephanie, when you look for videos on abundance, make sure you're looking at one of two different level of megahertz, because 432 megahertz, 432 hertz sound, when sound is pushed at 432 hertz, and again, it's regular sound, but it has a certain level of 432 hertz. That's the sound that unlocks abundance, prosperity, and financial success. And then the other one that does the same thing, it's the abundance gate remover. It removes the negative energy. So this one is a remover of negative energy for abundance and blocks. That one's 888 hertz. So you're looking at doing 888 hertz for removals and 432 to change and unlock your abundance, prosperity, and financial success.
And Don
So,
has meditations that you can listen to too.
oh,
Don has
absolutely.
great meditation. So
Yeah. But check
um,
when you go to YouTube, type in that
she's
number.
on your YouTube. So just go into Don's little
Oh yeah.
playlist. Go into Don's YouTube in his playlist, and he has meditations that he has on there that you can listen to for
Yep.
talking to crossed over loved ones,
Mhm.
um, meeting your spirit guides, all kinds of stuff. Don has meditations that'll help you out too, and Don is so soothing. And then that way, when you go to sleep, you're in a more positive space when you go to sleep. And I had to stop looking like being on TikTok and being on YouTube, being on all these other social media sites and watching the news before I go to sleep because I needed something more positive to feed my brain. And so that's how I found that YouTube, that You Are Creators page, listen to Don's meditation and just listen to people tell me, I am enough. I am great. One of the ones that I really love, and I'm gonna find it for you and tell you who the person is. It's in my playlist that I listen to all the time. Um, Playlist. And I just call it repeat. And I have like 6 hours worth of videos and I just let them play all night while I'm asleep. Go to Dream and Conquer. That's another manifestation channel. And when I say they got some music that just makes you want to just dance to it, like it's all them saying, all this good abundant stuff, it's called Dream and Conquer. 3 words, Dream and Conquer. Go to their YouTube website and there's a whole bunch of manifestation songs on there that are perfect and you'll love every last one of those. And they'll get you in a better mood too, just to help you get rid of those negative thoughts. Because sometimes whatever situation we're going through eats at us and we're just thinking about it. Oh, you know what? I got to pay the rent. Oh God, now I got this cracked windshield. Man, I just lost my car. I just got this. And so this will help you to change that mindset. So you're thinking positive and you're drawing those things into you.
And really, your mindset really is super important. Like we said, it can, if you're not careful, it can run away with you, and then it'll draw the energy in. So
What
that's
they say, so is a man thinketh, so is he. So if you think you're, one of the things I just heard the other day is people, they said, stop saying I'm tired because
yep,
you'll be tired.
yep,
Say that I am, I am healthy. I am vibrant. I am energized. I am, ready to conquer. Say those things to yourself. Cause a lot of times people are like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And then you're just going to be tired. You got to speak those things that are not so that they are.
yep.
All right. So I hope that helps. Oh, good, Coco Mo. I'm happy. Coco Mo is here now. Oh, so you got it. She said her housing situation just changed because they made it seem like, is your place a 3-bedroom place? Because I see 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. I feel like, in your place, I see 3 rooms, and you have a little boy or a little girl, or is it a boy and a girl? Because I feel like you have littles, and I see 1, 2, 3, spaces for you. And are you the person that I saw people giving you what you needed? Like when you moved into your place, them giving you like the furniture, they're giving you dishes. Like I still see people handing you stuff like a housewarming thing. I see people giving you the things that you need as you move into your new space. So don't worry about how you're going to furnish or how you're going to do things. You got 2 kids. Wait, you only got 2 bedrooms? No, I feel like it's going to be 3. And I feel like it's a house. So wherever you are now, maybe an upgrade, but I see even a bigger upgrade because I feel like you're going to have a 3-bedroom and it's going to be a house. So if you're in an apartment now, I feel like you're going to upgrade to a house sooner than you think. But I do understand that you are happy with what you have now. And I see people giving you things that you need. Oh, 5-month-old and a 10-month-old. Oh, so you got a new. Oh, okay. So, oh, you got 2 boys. Is that a 2-bedroom too? Well, like how many rooms are in your house? Because I feel like I see a 3-bedroom. Okay. But I do see people giving you all the things that you need, like you having a housewarming, even if it's unofficial. I feel like people are going to donate to you and give you the things that you need. And is there an issue with you and the dad? Like I feel like it's on again, off again, high, low, like between you and the dad. But I feel like he's trying, but he doesn't know really what to do either, or how to, like, he doesn't know how to fix it either. I feel like he's trying, but maybe he's also on his grind. So he may not be responding to you in the most supportive way right now, is how I'm getting it, with that situation. And so you're bumping heads in that situation. Okay, to a 2-bedroom. Got it. Okay. And so I feel like you are going to get the things that you need. And then again, are you bumping heads with the dad? And I feel like he wants to be more or provide more than he does, but he's in a financial bind also, or he's trying to build his situation too. And so he can't be as present or as much as he need to be. Oh. Right. So I do feel like he wants to be a little bit more present but he just doesn't know how because he's trying to get himself together. I really don't feel like, and don't quote me on this, I really don't feel like the new situation with the girlfriend is going to work. I feel like this, I feel like you and him will rekindle because I feel like your issues have to do with the stressors of money and the baby situation. And I feel like he'll come back. I don't feel like that'll be a very long-term girlfriend, right? Like she's here for a good time, not a long time, or he's there for a good time, not a long term. And you're requiring him to be more of a provider than he's ready to be or than he can be. And so in order to move past that, I'll just go and find somebody else who doesn't really know my situation right now or who isn't requiring so much responsibility of me right now, and that's where you're bumping heads. But I feel like he'll be back. I do. And then what's with work? Are you worried about when you're going to be able to go back to work, or are you worried, or are you back to work and things don't seem to be right? Because they're saying don't worry about work. Work will be there. Like you'll always have work. You'll always have that going on for you. Is that what they're telling? Is that what's going on with you on work? So they're making it seem like work will always be there and it'll get better. You just have to focus in on getting settled in, because right now I don't feel like you're in a place to take anything new again. Like I don't feel like you're ready for another change. Okay, sure enough. Okay, exactly. All right. But I feel like it'll be okay. Who there's a grandparent that is helping. I feel like that there's a mother on one of your sides or maybe both sides that is helping, but they're a little bit opinionated.
Oh,
So you enjoy the help, but they're a little bit opinionated. And so it's hard for you to express your total need. I feel like there is a parent or some figure that is helping. No current job at the moment. So I feel like a job is coming there. And maybe that's why they say it. Don't worry about work. It'll be there for you. So it'll be fine. But they're saying, I feel like there's a parent that's a little bit opinionated in the background. Is that true? And both kids aren't his. Is that correct? I don't feel like both of the boys are his. Yeah, mama is very opinionated in the background. Like I feel like she gives a helping hand, but she's gonna give you a nice verbal. Um, oh yeah, she's gonna give you a nice verbal lashing at along with it too. Okay, I got that. Um, it's rough. I don't know. I don't even know how to tell you to deal with that. But you need the help right now. So I don't even know what to tell her, Don, about how to deal with the mother. But she needs the assistance. So it
you know,
may just be a little
sometimes,
bit of a prick that she has to take.
yep, I can say sometimes it's called adulting, and it's not fun and it's not fair, and we suck it up because that's what we do as parents, and you just kind of keep it, keep it. But you know what? Because it's not for you; it's for the kids. So and like so you just kind of you just suck it up, and you're like, you know what? Water off a duck's back.
Okay,
Water.
both boys are his, but is there a questioning of something? Because they're making it seem like there's a question of one of them. Is he questioning something,
Or does his mother
or
question?
does his mother questioning something?
Yeah,
That's why I got that both of them didn't seem like they're his.
because mom seems to be a needler. She seems to be just needle, needle, needle. Fire,
And I
fire.
don't feel like the son is as accountable as he needs to be. Okay, right. Got it. Yeah. And that's what they're saying. Allow yourself this time to settle into your space, and then you'll be ready to move forward with employment and with the job. But you really do need some self-care. I feel like maybe you have some physical stuff that's going on, and I don't know if it's postpartum or if it's just some physical issues that you're dealing with, but there is a little bit of stuff that you need to get in order for yourself physically or health-wise also, And once you get all of that balanced out, I feel like the job will come along. But right now, your focus needs to be on getting your healing mentally, emotionally, and physically together, and getting settled into your new space. I feel like there's a lot of gratitude in your space. I do feel like that. Oh, no one addressed you about questions. Okay, I was just wondering because the way that it was presented to me is that maybe one of them was like only one of them was his. So I don't know. They may not be saying anything to you about it, but that's how it was presented to me. So I mean, that may not even be the situation, but that's how it felt to me. That's why I said one of them is not his. But okay. Um, and that's all I got for Pokemon.
Okay. Coco, did you just turn down a job because of timing with the kids and because of ensuring they're not like cross carryover for babysitting? Because I was picking up there was an opportunity that for some reason you had passed on. Is that a more recent thing or was that a little while ago? And it seems like you're actually having some regret for having passed on that.
Hi, Nikki Bo. Hi, Natalie.
Does that resonate with you, Coco? And are you in the hospitality industry or are you wanting to get into the hospitality industry? Because I'm picking up that as well. And I'll try not to ask too many more questions until we get something on here. Yes, Don. Yes. What, you turned down an opportunity because of the babysitting and the conflict of time? When you answer yes or no, folks, make sure you answer a little bit more so we know what the yes and no means, because I have a tendency to ask too many questions at one time. Hey, Kathy Marks, nice to see you in. Hey, Nikki, nice to see you in as well. Hey, Natalie, I didn't see you in as well. Nice to see you in. I'm so glad we've had this time together. Sorry, folks, the delay is quite long, so it's frustrating. I know.
Oh, she turned down. Okay.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, unfortunately, that was actually one of those things that probably would have been better if you had taken it. But don't let that like marinate, because at this point it's over. It's done. So move on. But if that opportunity should arise again, because I'm seeing this, I see this return. It's like I keep seeing return, like a cycle. So if it comes again, don't pass it up, because that was a good opportunity. Was it in hospitality again? Because I'm seeing hospitality, and I'm seeing you in hospitality. So was that an opportunity in hospitality? Um, and are you? Let's see. Have you? What's the? Okay, they're showing me some kind of education program that is education and work at the same time. Are you enrolled in some kind of program with the city or the state or the county? Yes, it was. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking. It was hospitality. Okay, but are you enrolled in some kind of program or and already? That's kind of a work study kind of deal where you're working and you are working to grow and learn a knowledge of a specific thing, and once you're done that program, it's going to set you in good stead um, with a task or with a skill that's going to put you in a higher income bracket. If not, then you need to find it, because there's one out there for you, and it's calling to you. It's one thing. So if you are already not in that, did the shelter kind of connect you with the program, or put you with some kind of thing? And if not, you need to go back to the shelter and back to the resources. then no program, then you need to go check it out, because look at my hair. It's like it's so strange. uh the it's like it's so dead, and yet it's like it's weird. See it? It's like it's what's going on. Sorry that I couldn't help it. So my ADHD, it's like I'm off on a whatever.
It's so easy.
Anyway, I'm telling you. So, no, what I'm getting at is there is a program for you. There. So you need to go back through, maybe get ahead of your social services programs. Go back to the shelter, find out whom they're working through. But there is a program that you would fit into, and actually that program comes with support in reference to child care. So it is, I don't know exactly how it works. They're not beginning, the spirits are not being clear with that. But go back to the shelter, go back to the organization that provides the shelter, and ask them about programs that are kind of a work study situation, where they have them already lined up, where you're working, but you're working and learning at the same time. And when you get done the program, it's like a 2-year program. I'm picking up 2 years, 18 months, something like that. It's not like a 6-month thing. They're actually looking for you to stay in it for a period of time. And then when you're done, you will get some kind of certification, and that will qualify you to stay there, or you can move on to someplace else. But you're going to get an increase in pay because of that, and so you're going to be increasing your socioeconomic level due to your work in this work study kind of program deal. So, and I'm wondering again, because they drew me to hospitality, not just if you're already in hospitality, which you confirmed that you were, or that opportunity was, but this opportunity is also probably attached to work with that. So it could be like hotel management, it could be restaurant management, it could be something like that. Again, it's definitely hospitality related. So make sure you go back with them, go communicate with them again, ask about programs, ask about opportunities, check out the state and local places. There is something there. I'm getting it, and I see you in it, and I see it's interesting, because I see part of the benefit of that program, and why Spirit's showing it to me specifically for you, is that it actually helps you change your attitude, because this person brought you down. He tore you down. He made you feel not as qualified. He made you feel like he doesn't make he took away your he made you feel not as good about yourself, and that's not fair to you. You should not have allowed yourself to get there, but you did, and I understand that. We buy into what people want us to. They heap it upon us over time, and we just eventually fall through it. But what I'm telling you is, you have value, you have worth. Don't believe him or anybody else about that. You have value, you have worth. And when you get into this program, and as you start moving forward through the program, you're going to say, damn, I'm good at this. I know I can do something. I can do this. I'm good at this. This is what I can do. And then you're going to see that indeed you do have value and you have worth. Now, you always did, but you didn't believe it, because he tore that down with you. Okay? So let us know. Come back and share with us when you find this program, because I'm telling you, it's a great little program. And I see it as a springboard for you. And it's also going to be a very different, it's going to be a good change for you and your kids. I'm telling you, it's going to be good. So suck it up with grandma right now. Whatever she says, yes, whatever. Because you know what? It doesn't matter. Words do not stick. Let them flow. Let them flow. Who cares? And down the road, you'll be glad you did. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Anything else, Angie, before we roll out of this
No,
one?
nothing else for her.
Super. You know, go with God. Go with God is a way, best way I can tell you. It's not an easy road ahead. I totally get it, and we can't, and we're not going to blow smoke up your butt, as you saw. We did not. We told you what we saw, and so we are not going to tell you, oh, the world is wonderful and whatever. It's not, and it's not fair. I totally get it. Life is not fair, but that's not. We're not going to get on here and tell
You're
people.
on the road to recovery. That's how I feel like. You're
Yeah.
on the road to recovery.
Yep. So keep working at it, and you'll get there. But yeah, know that we're giving you what you need to hear, and if you follow along with what we're saying, you will be happy that eventually this pays off. So you got this. You got this. All right.
Exactly. You'll be fine. Coco, I feel like you want another little kid. Is that true? Like right now, I feel like you still want a little girl. I don't know if you're going to have it, but I feel like you want another little girl. I'm not even going to speak that on you. I'm just saying that. Do you have a little girl? Because I always see a little girl like you with little, um, two little, puff, like pigtails, but little puff balls. I feel like you're going to have a little girl. Um, I had somebody in there. Nikki Bo. Nikki, you want a little girl? I thought so. I can see her. Are you looking for some paperwork or a specific document? Because they showed me you going through paperwork looking for a specific document or looking for a specific piece of paper that is important to a situation that you're going through. I don't know if it's a legal situation or if you're what you're trying to prove, but you're looking for this piece of paper. And what they're showing me is it's you've overlooked it. Wherever you've been looking, it's in a spot where you have already looked in a stack of paperwork that you've already looked through. You just need to take your time and go through it again. So am I right that you're looking for a document or a piece of paper or something specific to something like the title to a house or an insurance policy? You're looking for a specific document and you're overlooking it because you're a little bit frantic in what you're looking for. Is that correct? Is that correct, Nikki? Hello, Kayla O'Brien. And whatever this document is, it seems to be very necessary. So I feel like you're going through a court case. Is that true? Are you going through some kind of court issue or some, is it a settlement, something? I feel like there's something legal that you're going through. And you really need this piece of paper to prove or to move things along with this situation or to give you something. Whatever, when you find this piece of paper, the word I heard was abundant. So I feel like whatever this piece of paper is, it'll bring you in. I don't know if it's necessarily money, but I feel like it's abundance. It's going to bring in a lot of positivity into your life. So am I correct in that, Nikki? And then do you have an older teen son? Do you have a son that is more like teen, like he feels like he's as tall as you or getting as tall as you, like a son? Let me see what they're showing me about your son. Is he ready to go away to school? Like I feel like there's some, yeah, yes, always. You're always looking for a piece of paper. I don't understand the yes, always. Can you give me a little bit more on that? Whatever document you're looking for is in a pile of paperwork that you've already been through. You just need to go back through it again and pay more attention, and it'll give you what you need. You have a lot going on. Okay, okay, okay. So you do need this piece of paper, and it is in a stack of paperwork that you've already looked at. Like I feel like you just been like here, you're frantic about finding it. And so once you go back through this piece of paper, through this pile of paper, you'll find what you need, and it'll be the proof or the documentation that you need for this legal situation, and it'll help you out a lot in whatever you're going through. And the son, is your son a teenager or is he just really tall for his age? Because I get a male child. And he's really like I feel like he's giving you a little bit of pushback because he's in those years, like maybe those teen years where he's kind of coming into his own maturity and you're just kind of a little bit you're bumping heads because he's coming into himself and you're trying to um continue to have like that parental control over him. Is that true with the son? Things are gonna be fine. Your prayers are being heard. He does need like a male to talk to him and say, hey, give your mom, don't be so hard on your mom. Like I feel like he's giving you a heart. He's 15. Got it. Okay. He needs a male to speak to him. I don't know if you have a brother or uncle or father or somebody who can speak to him and give him that little, conversation to say, don't be so hard on your mom. She's doing the best that she can. Like I feel like maybe he's wanting things that maybe you can't totally provide, or there's something that you're bumping heads on, and he needs to hear it from a male perspective because mom just chap 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 chap. He doesn't maybe hear it the same way or the way that you want him to receive it. So there just needs to be a male to speak to him So maybe if you have an uncle or dad or somebody, you go to be like, hey, can you talk to him and let him know, or just, just speak to him a little bit and kind of calm him down. Does he play football? And is he very good at it? Because I feel like he plays a sport. He's very good at it, and he's being recruited by. They're showing me a path to college. Is he into gaming? But I feel like he's going to be more into the tech side of it with gaming or coding or something like that. He's a teen. I got that. And I feel like he's very good athletically, or something that is going to get him a scholarship or get him into college. And then I feel like he's going to be on the technology side with college. And he's going to very much make you proud. Or maybe a doctor, because I kind of see doctor too. But I got technology. So I don't know. He's good. Your teen son is actually good. So you and the teen aren't bumping heads, because it seems like, and not necessarily that you're like fighting, but like he's stepping into his masculinity, and he's speaking up a little bit more, right? So that's how they're making it seem. But is he athletic? Is he into sports? Because I'm getting that too. And I feel like he's college bound, and he's going to do well. He's going to make you very proud. Is how they're showing it to me. And I feel there's extreme frustration in the situation with the dad. They're saying, don't lash out. Don't lash out on the dad. Like, I understand that it's frustrating, but don't lash out. I feel like they're saying don't lash out. He's not in sports. Gosh, they're showing me a very athletic kid. They're showing me football, and they're showing me somebody being recruited, or being looked at for school. I mean, for college. And if it's not sports, I feel like it's sports, because they're showing me football. He's more into tech. I get the tech part of it, but it made it seem like there was something that was leading, like that was going to pay for college. And I got it as sports, but if it's not sports, maybe it's just academics. But they made it seem like it was for, unless they were showing me the sports as a scholarship part of it. But either way, I feel like his college is going to be very, like, it's going to be taken care of. I feel like people are recruiting him. Okay, that's the RN. Because I saw the technology, but I also saw the doctor part of it. So that makes sense. He's going to make you very proud. I think he's going to go past being an RN. I think he's going to go, beyond that. But I do feel like he's going to make you proud. And then I also see him, oh shoot, what was I going to say? It was something else about college and going to school. Oh, and the dad, no, we don't bump heads. He's actually, okay, good. Okay, that's fine. All right. And then, don't lash out on the dad. Things are going to work out. Like, things are going to pick up for you in that way. And are you looking for a new job? Like, are you looking to move up to a director level? Because I hear DIR. So are you looking up to move to a director level, or to get some kind of promotion at work? I feel like if you are, it's coming up very soon, because I see you more in a position of authority. So are you looking to be in a director role, or are you, like, I feel like there's another step up for you at work. Is that true? And then, and would this new position have you traveling? Because is there a worry that you're going to be away from home? Because it's either traveling or you work a lot. I get it that there's no sports. I got that. I do feel like he's going to get into sports. You're saying no, but I feel like he's going to get into it. Because I get football very clearly, and scholarship. So if that hasn't happened, I feel like maybe he will. But well, you haven't said anything about work, but I feel like there's a promotion coming for you. I feel like you're going to go to the director level. If you're not traveling for work, then I feel like you're going to be away a lot more. Like you're going to be in office more, or you're going to be more consumed with work, but it's going to be a positive theme, and it's going to be a nice increase in pay for you. I definitely get that. You have health issues. So you're not working at all? Because I hear a director level, unless that's where he's going. Okay, then maybe I'm not in your energy, Don. You can go ahead.
Okay. This is for Nikki, right? No, this is Nikki, right?
It's Nikki.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, you have your own business. Okay.
Not tonight, GP, by the way, not tonight. In response to her question. Nikki, what is it when you ask for general reading? It's like I don't mean to sound rude, but I don't think life is. I don't find any major hurdles for you right now. I don't think you're in a major hurdle. Are you looking for just? I mean, are you just looking for reading to look for reading? Because I really don't think right now that there's anything major. It's like I'm trying to find something major to hang something on.
It all just felt like getting better. Like everything felt good. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't think there's anything majorly traumatic going on. I don't think you're being held blocked I mean, I just feel like sometimes people get on here and we feel instantly the whatever. And I just don't feel that with you. Um, I mean, you're looking for confirmation of what's not working now. Yeah, but I don't. It's interesting. I don't get the feeling like that's a major. Again, it could be wrong, but I'm not picking up an energy from you as there's a major urgency to get back to it, or a feeling like I just feeling like I get the feeling like you kind of are finding this time useful, not working. Like it's like, okay, I've worked enough, and it's kind of nice not having to work right now. So I don't know if it's like because of the kids.
Business.
Say again.
She's always owned her own business.
Yeah. So, but I'm feeling like there's something. So I'm missing something. I guess I'm just not connected to the energy because I'm feeling like there's really nothing. Life is. And I don't even think. Again, I'm not picking up that not working is a bad thing. I'm picking up that it's like it's okay right now. It's one of those things that this is a good time for that not to be the case. But I could be mistaken in that. I don't think your kids are having traumas right now. I don't think I'm not picking up an energy that
She
is
said her son is fine. They don't bump heads at all. I
yeah.
got that, and if it hasn't happened, I feel like, and not in a way like, oh, he's gonna lash out, just in a boy stepping up and stepping into his own decision making. Like when my son was getting ready to go to ninth grade, I wanted him to go to one school, and he came to me and said, no, I don't want to go there, and this is the reasons why I wanted to go there. So as he stepped up into his maturity and decided what he wanted to do, he spoke up. So not necessarily like, oh, we're going to be fighting over he wants this or that, but I did get a little bit of him stepping up into his maturity level. Like he's 15, so just feeling his getting into his male masculinity and speaking up more. And
Mhm.
I also get sports. You're saying he doesn't play sports, but I feel like he is going to get into a sport, and that's going to be oh, she says she can't work. She has long COVID. I don't know why I keep seeing a director level position for you, or you moving up another level and getting more money. So unless this is your your child's father going up in position and getting more money that is going to help you out, but somebody's going up to a director level position and is going to make more money, but that is going to help you out in your household, is how they showed it to me.
Yeah,
She said life is chaotic, but I don't know how it is.
sorry, Nikki. I'm not. For some reason I'm not connecting to your energy at all because I'm feeling a very different energy for you. So I really don't. I can't tonight. I don't have that connection with you. So I even my cards are all screwed up. I mean, look at this, the balance card. You know, life is balance. I mean, it's like this doesn't make it again. It's just not connected with you. And then you have the other King of Rods, which is the entrepreneurial. That would be you actually, because that's the entrepreneurial energy. You know, which is interesting. And then you know
Oh, okay. The 23-year-old does. I'm like, there's a kid that you're bumping heads with. What do you mean? Okay. You need a male to talk to that person. To talk to your 23-year-old, to let him, to speak to him. That's the person you're bumping heads with.
I really don't. Like I said, I don't have much to offer you right now because we're not. The energy connection is not there with me right now with you, so I can't really offer anything because yeah, my energy is very different that I'm picking up. So it's not your energy, unfortunately, and I'd be useless to you, Nikki. So unfortunately, I can't give you any
Okay.
help.
All right. Well, maybe we're not in your energy. But again, I saw you having the disagreement with the son. Just have a male in your life to talk to him and kind of bridge that gap, because he's mad at you for some things, and that's the person you're bumping heads with. Because I did see an older child. I saw an older male child. And then I feel like somebody's about to get a promotion, but it's going to bring more money into your household. And then whatever document you're looking for, go ahead and look again in that stack of papers. It's in that stack of paperwork. Exactly, GP.
Well, that said, Miss Angie, I think we are toast. I think we're over toast at this point. We're kind of done. 2 hours plus in. So I think that if you don't mind, I think we're gonna call it an
I'm ready.
evening.
I am ready for it. You saw me yawn. I'm trying to be.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. We do appreciate you stopping by, checking us out, and having the conversations, allowing us to share your energy and allowing us to work with you when we connect. And then when we don't connect, we don't give you answers we don't have. We're pretty blunt about it, as you just saw. If I don't have energy connection or Miss Angie doesn't have it, we don't push it. It is what it is. And so take what resonates with you, folks. Leave the rest behind. Again, if it wasn't meant for you, it's not yours. And don't take the energy with you. Otherwise than that, we'll be back next Wednesday, same bat time. Well, not same time. We can't guarantee that, but we're trying to get around the same time. And if you need a private reading, reach out to one of us via our emails, and we can arrange for that. Remember, our private readings are charged. We charge for that. We do the free ones here, but we charge for those, and those are intense. So you're going to have to schedule about an hour to an hour and a half of your time on your schedule for that, because we go into a lot.
But don't come to me for love. I'm not gonna do a love reading for you.
Here, I don't do the love thing. I'm not comfortable with love. If I'm reading with you, by the way, and I think it's just the same way. If we're reading with you and a love message comes through to us, then we do it. But if you come searching for love, as Angie says, illuminate, don't do it. Don't do it.
Not
Don't do
even
it.
a little bit. Not even a little bit. Hi,
Exactly.
Letty. It was good to see you in the chat. And you too, Tortoise Love. I haven't seen you in so long. I'm so happy that you're here.
Absolutely. And as a reminder, I love this one.
Look at my face. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No. 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 No.
Exactly. That's my favorite, Don. You know that's my favorite.
Absolutely. So yeah, don't come to us with love readings. It's not going to happen. But if you come to us and we do have we wind up getting connected and giving you a love reading, that's a whole different story.
Exactly. Because the first couple readings were love, but they were, I like it because it's organic. You're not asking me, and
Mhm.
your higher power is, I feel like if you ask for a general and they give me love, your higher power is saying you are ready for love.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So with that said, like I said, we're out of here. Thanks so much for the energy. We will be back next week. So come on back. If you didn't get a question answered this week, you may be able to get one next week. And if you're new to us, such as Suhair next week, yes, if you come back early enough, we can make sure we connect with you because again,
We'll
you'll
be here at 6-ish
ish.
Mountain Standard Time.
Exactly. That
Good
said,
night, K Weezy.
we're going to use our music that we ran in here with to get out. This is an Angie my special song, and they'll help start your week, the end of your week off in a good way. So enjoy, folks. This is our song.
Step into the mystic zone tonight. Dawn and Angie shining bright with tarot cards and spirits near. Answers to your questions appear. Sonoran